Good morning, everyone. Let's get this bread. Oh, uh, hey, let's try it again. Yo, good morning, everyone. Let's get this bread. Top of the morning, M Sense. Top of the morning, Henry. Watching Nvidia and Palantir. What about you? Okay, hey, M Sense. That 4 hour chart. Hey, let's y'all got me wanted to look at Palantir. Of course, I'm watching this trade on Google. The contract is not moving like I'd like. I saw that open, it hit over 100%, and then Google kind of played the ooh like it's playing games, and then say, oh no, we're not doing that. Hey, will to the feed, top of the morning. Hope y'all having a blessed morning. Osama, top of the morning. Okay, hey, Google trying to move a little bit right now. Okay, so we got Nvidia running up until its earnings, past pre-market highs. Tesla looks like it could be preparing to kind of push out. Um, yeah, we'll pull up what is it, Palantir on one of these? Okay, hello, good morning, good morning. Oh, happy to have y'all here today. If y'all have anything y'all are watching today, hey, don't hesitate to ask. We'll pull up the chart. I'll kind of share how I feel. Yeah, Palantir. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's zoom out to the 4 hour real quick. Yeah, Palantir is doing this thing though. Ricky Tays. Good morning, Charles. Hey, top of the morning. Top of the morning. Yo, hope y'all are having a blessed morning. It's gonna be my last day trading this week. Charles. Ooh, Jay Homburger. What about Ion Q? Ooh, that's one I want for the long term. Made some money off IonQ in the past. Not off options, off the actual share, but I'd love to look at IonQ. Let's see. Okay, so IonQ. Let's start off. I want to get a look at where. Okay, so it pulled to $30. Okay, hit that psychological level of 30, and is there are buyers waiting at 30. Let's drop down to the weekly, see if there's any more. So there is some liquidity here. I don't think that's anything significant though. Daily 4 hour. So as of right now, just checking the range and everything. Uh IonQ, I would say is still kind of bearish. Like this is the range we did get some closures above, but we didn't get any confirmation. So we're still operating bearish on IonQ. I would say there is going to be resistance. You can probably come to this high up here, but I say like around this $36 area is where I would look to kind of see it. The trend on IonQ is down. On the day, it looks like it's up. But let's come in and get more into the weeds and see what's up with it. All right, on the 1 hour, yeah, you still got this fat range right here. You did get 3 touches over here. So yeah, this $36 area that I was talking about, it is like say you confirm above it, yo, that's a good that's a good breakout. Like if it breaks above that, there should be some strength there and you can like ride that to the upside. It will probably push, but the trend is down. So I would take a trade to the downside on this before I take a trade to the upside. And I did say this is one I like really like. And if I'm being real, there are like I have this $18 level on my chart. Like that is where I intend on picking up more Ion Q. And then I have like I'm very doubtful about this, but if Ion Q comes back to 10, 12, I am all over that thing. I'm loading up. Unless the fundamentals like completely change, I'm all over that. All right, let's see. M says that started out good and got into Palantir. Start. Oh, you were here at 8:30. Oh, dang. Hey, also, as a last day I'm trading this week because I'm on the road or I'm going to be. So let's see. Started out good. Palantir started making bread. Got into Nvidia a little later. Made some bread. Did it. Follow signs. Now I'm down in both. Oh no. Wait. Okay, that might explain some things. If you're down in your positions too. Oh, that's what's going on. Okay, so yo, I have a call on Google that was up like almost 100% this morning. Google barely moved. And I was like, man, here, let me look at it real quick. Let me see how it's doing. I might be break even or a little. I'm up like 4 or 5% on it right now. And now that I'm looking at it, I can see what happened with that contract. If we take a look at the VIX has come down. All right, so one effect that is going to be had, like it's good and bad for the VIX to come down because it's like usually the market is going up as the VIX goes down, but um, when the VIX is up, whenever you have the volatility index up, the IV on your options contracts are higher. So if you purchase an option contract when the IV is higher, but the stock doesn't move enough and the VIX comes down, your contract is going to lose value to that. So I purchased my call when the VIX was probably, I think it was maybe around 21, and now it's at 1877. So now, although the contract I bought, the stock was at 297, now it's almost 305. And even when it was like in this, when it was here at open, it was a lot higher. Now the contract like is like barely moved. So the VIX is a big part of what's going on there. So I feel you. Okay, M says, oh, I took profit. No, took detailed notes. Can't wait to laugh at these notes later. Didn't follow the signs. Hey, very welcome, Jay Hamburger. People only met once. Top of the morning. D Scurv, good morning. Yeah, Nvidia popping off. Hadn't looked at Meta, but I know they had a little partnership kind of deal going. Meta's still like that's like the second time it came to like that 629, 628 area trying to come up, but we'll see if it's enough. I don't think it is. Lucky J, top of the morning. Hope all is well. Let's go. And let's get it. All right, so yeah, I'm a little thrown off now. So there is opportunity now because options contracts are a little cheaper because of, or actually a lot cheaper because the VIX is pulled back. But also stocks are up. Would I trade Rivian? Uh Typically no. Um I'm not like there has to be like some kind of speculation, some kind of term. It's if I trade Rivian, it's like money that I'm like free with losing. It's like would I buy the stock? Yeah, I would buy the stock if it pulls back to a level I like, or if I like I'm looking at the fundamentals and I'm like, yo, this seems really interesting. But here, let me see what their options chain looks like just out of curiosity. But I'll say like the way they move, like I you can see I already have like lines and stuff on it, like trend lines and whatnot. They don't move the same way as like the larger cap stocks I trade. So the strategy I use sometimes works, but the probability of success with it right now is lower. So typically not. But here, let's see. That's a 4 hour. Yeah, let me check the contracts. I'm kind of curious. I mean, they do have people that are actually trading them, so that's a good look. Like it doesn't look like you'd have a like the first thing that's like a nah, that's a no for me is like whenever there is like a low amount of people bidding and asking on the stock, I'm usually like, oh no, yeah, we're completely avoid that options wise. But it looks like it has the volume, the options volume for me to trade it. Then it just kind of comes down to like kind of what I would do with the charts. So if I were to do anything, the easiest thing for me to do is like say, oh, if it were to come back to this $14, like if it comes back to 14, that looks like a strong buy. And I think we could look forward to at least move up to maybe like 1560 or so and hope for it to actually pull up to this 1850 top. But beyond that, I'd probably leave it alone. All right, Emson said they're cheaper because it has the profits I get. Oh, I got you. I got you. Yeah. Something like that. Do you think the VIX will reach 15 before the month is over? I'm gonna be real. I don't like I look at the VIX, but I don't look at the VIX like that. Like my knowledge on the VIX is I would say not that extensive. But it does like if you look at it, if you I like I think is the concept of charting the VIX is weird, but it does look like you can kind of chart it right now. So if we go back to like this is December, it looks like there's kind of like a lower little trend line you can kind of draw on the VIX. And as long as it's respecting that, it looks like it's not coming below like 1750, honestly. Because at the end of the month is over here. So nah, like if it were to come down as much as it could today, you catch it at like 17 something. So if I'm basing it off this, nah, I don't think it's coming below 15. Have you ever used average true range? So I'm gonna be real, I don't remember what it is, but I'm pretty sure I have. Like I'm pretty sure there is a point in my journey I do because it like it's very familiar, like the name, but I don't remember exactly how to do it or utilize it. What should I trade with 100? I got a video. It's called like how to here, let me see. One second. I'm still actually you can't hear me or see me, but where is it at? Oh yeah, there's there. Look, I'm gonna paste it in the chat. It's called a hack for finding the perfect strike price. And the premise of that video is essentially you take what you have, like what you want to put towards a trade. And I'm gonna say most of the trades that I trade, I am looking for about contracts that are about $100. And really, it's like just find the setup first. Like if I were looking to trade the SPY today, I'm not sure how good this is right here, but there is some liquidity like right here. May be able to go for a quick day trade or something. All right, so say SPY comes to this 687 level, and I want to take a quick trade from 687.33 to about 688.50. All right, that might be something that might be something that gets done today, honestly. But let's say I wanted to do that. All right, so if I'm doing that right now, let's say I'm looking at contracts and I'm going for like $100 or whatnot. I can't show you because I'm on my phone. But what is it? Let's say I was going to look at the SPY option chain. I hit trade options, and I personally don't want today's expiration, so I probably look for tomorrow or the next day. If I'm assuming that I'm intending on getting out today, so I'm gonna go for February 20th. And what I'm gonna do, I see the 689 is like $3.16 per share. So I'm gonna scroll up. That first contract I see that I can actually afford with the 100 is 0.93. It's $93 for the contract. It's a 694 call. Do I think it's going to 694? No. But looking at the actual trade, the move for the trade, I think that's going to occur, like the minimum move. I think it will at least come from this point of entry to at least right here. So because I have a target for this right here, I am going to, what is it? I'm looking for $1.16 move. So I'm going to apply that to, I'm essentially just quickening the video. Like the video will be easier to follow because you'll actually see, but I'm gonna look at the delta and I can see if it moves $1, the contract will increase by 22 cents per share or $22 for the whole thing. And then I'll say, oh, if I pay 90 on a contract and it increases by 20, let's say that's about a 30% move. Do I think that's worth the trade? If I like it, I get the contract. If I don't, then it's like, all right, it's not worth it. Let me find something else. Let me see if there are any other setups that I like. But that's kind of how I would go about like when it comes to the question of what should you trade with $100? It's like look at what you can afford. Like find the move you like, look at what you can afford, and then kind of go from there. Um, Average true range is like when they say Tesla moves about $10. Okay, yeah. You said you like to earn that indicator. Now that you say that, since I remember, like if you go to, I don't remember exactly how to get there, but I know on Thinkorswim, there's like a little thing that just tells you. I never really thought of it as an indicator, but it's like if you go to a stock, it'll tell you what the average true range is. You said what kind of delta would I look for? So when it comes to what delta you look for, it's going to be different. So, like for instance, like let's say, just for example, let's say like we have some different kind of examples. So let's say we, for some reason, we're going to ride back. Like we looked at the SPY and we rode back from this 180, about 183, and we're looking to go back up. Like, oh, we were looking for a $5 move. If we're looking for a $5 move and we pay $100 on a contract, let's say there's a delta of 5, okay, that whole move would be about $25. Actually, it'd probably be a little higher, but um, it'd be about $25. Whereas if the delta is like 10, that's a $50 move, or actually it'd probably end up being a little higher. depending on how fast it moved. So, like, if you're looking at a $5 move and then there's a delta of 10, it's like, and you paid $100, it's like, okay, that's 50%. And I think this could happen today. Whereas, say it's far out of the money, say it's like a delta of like 8, but then you see like a move of like $20 and it's like, oh, this stock I think is going to move like $20. The delta's 8. And honestly, by the time you get that $20 move, that delta is going to have increased. But I kind of look at the delta as kind of like the minimum, assuming that it's not taking a long time. If you get 8 times 20, that's 160. And say you got a contract for $100, that's over 100% move right there. Should you get the move that you're expecting? So that's kind of how I look whenever I'm getting stuff for like higher, like contracts that stocks that move a lot more. And I'm getting stuff way out of the money on like a zero DTE day. I'm like, oh yeah, this could move like this. Like that's how I do that. And this is so it really just kind of comes down to like what kind of move do you see happening? It comes down to knowing like little basic, little market structure things. It's like simple to learn. I definitely have videos over all of it on my channel, or if you watch that little super secret playlist on my channel or whatever, if you truly watched all that, you would have all the pieces you need to do that. Uh, Honestly, just practice. So yeah, really just depends on you. All right, let's see. You said wouldn't break even. So that's yeah, break even. Well, actually, so going back, I think the example we were looking at like 694, and if you paid $1 for it, if you paid $100 or $1 per share for a contract with a strike price of 694, the even is actually going to be it's actually going to be the price you pay for the contract plus the price that you or the value that the strike is. So if the strike's at 694 and you paid $1 for it and it's a call, break even would actually be 695. But just because the break even is 695 doesn't necessarily mean you need it to get to 695 to take profit. It's like when you're trading, you're riding from point A to point B and hold up, I just noticed a pattern on the spy. Like while I was just looking. So if we look right here, we actually it looks like we have a channel. Like if you look at the 15 minutes. So I'm gonna just take this right here. Gonna kind of draw this out like this. And as you can see, well, here, let's see if we can make that a little more aligned. But looks like we got like some sort of channel we're kind of moving at. I'm gonna get rid of some of these lines because it's a little messy. I'll make this black so I can. Oh, yeah. So maybe next time we touch that, it'll be something. Here. What were we saying? All right, crazy. I did all that this morning, even made it to my level, but didn't get out when the volume slowed down. I'm happy to know how I tricked myself out of small. Hey, it's when we look for more. Like today, like I saw right it open that the Google contract was up. I think it was like up 112. I was like, oh, like market just opened. It's so close to the my target. It's gonna go hit it like nice, like right here at the start of the day, and then I'll take profit. It's still like I still think it'll hit my target, but it lost that momentum, so it probably would have been better for me to just take profit like right away and then just kind of let it do its thing. Sometimes that's why y'all will often see me taking profit. Like when I'm like, oh yeah, it's going to hit my target or like it's close to my target or yeah, it'll probably hit my target, but oftentimes like in the morning, I'll just cut out and take the profit because stuff like this happens. Like over here, the contract was, bro, it was worth like one something. Let me see. Yeah, it was worth like one something. I think it was like when it was at this same level, now it's worth like 46. So it's had a haircut and it's only been like moving around sideways for like a couple hours. So it's kind of wild. And it's like I wouldn't expect decay like that, but I didn't realize the VIX was gonna drop like it did. Hopefully something like makes it go back up because I kind of feel like there should be like I think there's I'm gonna stick around, hold it, even though I can't watch it as closely because I feel like there will be a catalyst. I think it could actually end up moving potentially into the money because I saw that Google had some events. They're making some announcements about like different phones and stuff, and like they just announced that you can now generate like music and stuff with Gemini and all that. So I think they have like good catalyst going, but unfortunately that's like while the actual charting and the stock movement working, this instant the option is working against me. Uh, wanted 50% or higher profits, probably had 48. Usually, if it's like 30%, I'll say 30%. It's like, it's cool. Like you get 30% and then like comes back down. It's like, bro, like take those profits. Like I'm kind of upset. It's like I saw mine go. I didn't realize my profit went down like that. I didn't realize the VIX went down like that. I was like, man. I looked and I was like, oh yeah, it's about to hit the target. So I like set it down and I like look again after I get a message like saying, oh, what were you intending on doing with that contract? And I'm like, you know, wait for it to hit the alert. And I'm like, man, this thing died. So Henry A. Chet, Lucky J. All right, let's see. Busy D, please explain how the VIX affects the market. So the VIX, this is known as the kind of like the fear index. And usually the higher it is, the more fear is in the market. Usually, like if we sell off kind of heavy, the VIX will be higher. But when it comes to options contracts, they're going to be more expensive the higher priced the VIX is. So like when the contracts whenever the VIX was over here at 28, it's like usually once you start catching them up here, I'll usually start looking at things like leverage ETFs. Like I'm like, oh no, I don't want to trade contracts or options on Tesla. I think I'd rather buy TSLL or get like or no, I don't want to trade the Qs. I want to buy TQQQ or SQQQ or something like that because whenever the options get expensive or if you have an instance when the Qs go up here, like let's say I can normally get let's say I can normally get a 0 DTE on the SPY and I can be within of three strikes of the actual trading price for about 70 cents per share or $70 for the contract. That's like average levels. Now, let's say it is up here, like the VIX is up at like 28. That same contract, instead of it being about $70 or point or 70 cents per share, it is now like 240 per share or $240 for the contract. And it's like, oh no, I'm not taking that risk because the VIX is elevated and it's made it that much more expensive. And then if you're holding something when the VIX is high and then the VIX drops and the stock doesn't move enough in your favor, you're coming down. The value of that contract is coming down on you, kind of similar to what happened to me today. And probably like if y'all were holding anything, it probably happened to y'all too. And since I've settled for the 30%, and every time I do, it bounces. I know how you feel. I know how you feel in a sense. But the 30%, yo, it's like I always look back and I'm like, yo, I'm good with the 30%. Like I'm always proud of myself when I take it. Dominique, hey, what's up? Hello. Y'all know Fetty Wap got out of I know this isn't like a pop culture like a stream, but it's like Fetty Wap's out of jail. Yeah, it kind of has to do with decay a little bit, a little bit. It's I would just say implied volatility. If you scroll down on the option contracts when you're looking at them, like I don't know what app you use, but there is one that says IV. The higher the IV, the more implied volatility, or the more extra pricing you're paying for the contract. And like what's going to be considered high is different for different stocks. All right, so let's see if we can find like any bangers out there today. Feel like I've just been given like some lessons, which is hey, it's always good, but like I'm here at the charge. Let's see if we can find any bangers, like or like anything that I still feel like just Google's a good trade. Let me look at it on a higher time frame. So on the weekly, here, let me look at this real quick. Make sure we actually got a sweep. Ah, actually may not have. Ooh, oh, that's not okay. So I guess I drew this line a little further than I would have wanted to, but I would actually want this about right here, and it does not look like we came down to that. Let me so actually that came close, but it didn't come close enough. So y'all, my trade is based on a lie. That's why I'm gonna attribute that to why we didn't come up anywhere near as fast as what I thought. Hold up, I still didn't. Hold up, it came lower. That's kind of annoying. Hold up, y'all, this trade is a lie. It's like it could still come up, but y'all, I'm about to hold up. All right, so I actually just took a small loss on that trade. I took a $4 loss, or no, yeah, I took a $4 loss on the trade because my thesis on it was based off the fact that that was supposed to be a sweep. But there is the possibility that we can come back down here again before actually going up. So here, let me share that. It's like it's cool that that went up and everything, but yeah, I gotta yeah, I was looking at that wrong. Hold on, let me wait. What is going on, bro? I think they like changed this app. Just cut out of Google call at 50 cents per share, reevaluated the trade, didn't actually hit the level needed for. Okay. And look at it go higher as I yeah, it's almost back to break even, but I took a $4 loss on the trade. It is what it is. Let me make sure the alert's still on. I still want to be alerted for that. I think it will be a good setup when it occurs, but nah, that's a little unfortunate. So here, let's see. OND is kind of a banger. Oh, we can check it. FOMC news today. I think it's just the. I think the FOMC is just the meeting minutes, right? It's like most of. I think the market doesn't really care about the FOMC right now because yeah, they got the minutes. But yeah, the market doesn't care about that as much right now because Jerome's about to be out. But it's like if they were to say something like just kind of like baffling, that would do something. So ONDS is on the move. All right, so D Scurf, what's up with the ONDS? What's the attention here? I don't think it was you that said it yesterday, but it's the second day in a row it's brought up. What are like what's the hype? The Iron Drone Raider will ignite. What is oh it's like I'm not gonna see it the same way. It's like on the 1 hour that looks all right. So yo, this level right here, that looks like money. This well actually hold up. 977 to like 10. It's all right. It's like I don't it's like when I talk about like so there's money here, but it's like I prefer to trade like the larger cap stocks just because like they trade more how I would they do what I expect more often. They fall in line. They respect my trading rules. Hey, we will kind of oh well, never mind. I was gonna say, oh, kind of got a double bottom, but I look over here. No, let's see. Yeah. Amazon doing some stuff today. Partnered with the auto data services. Oh yeah, Amazon's trying to come out the grave. Oh, they sold off for earnings. Nah, nothing right now. New German police deal. So this is my last trading day this week. I kind of would like a nice little day trade, like similar to this spy that I wait. Did I hold up? Oh no, I didn't. Okay, it came pretty close. Wait, well, nah, I don't like that much. Hood puts really would have been good, but what's this? Pfizer Tempest. Oh, we got asked back down to 85, 90. Okay. Okay. Some of that big news too. Rocket Lab down. That's good. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear these stocks where it's like in that point in time, I'm like, oh, it feels like we missed the boat. I want to hear those come back down. That way, it's like, yep, trust the charts. I'm like, man, it's really not seeming like it'll happen. But hey, Fubo's a great example of that. That's still every time I go past it, I'm like, wow. We did talk about IonQ having resistance at this kind of $26 area. Let me add an alert there. That might be a. Oh yeah, that's not bad. It's not bad. It might be a short or a whatever to a short to kind of go down. You said, what am I trying to do with Alphabet? So I took an L on it. So my thesis initially was like I entered here and I was looking to get to like 308, but actually what happened, like thesis for entry was supposed to be based off this, but I had this line like a little bit higher. So it came and hit it when it was higher, but the line wasn't drawn in the right spot. So the reason that I got in on Google didn't actually happen. So nothing is happening with Google right now. I exited that trade I was in. I took like a $4 loss. And now it's like if it comes back, like if it comes back to that, I'll get in again. It'll probably move faster and not just stop like that as well. Hold on. All right. Sorry, y'all. I had to respond to a text. If I don't respond quick enough, I just forget. And then I got people left hanging. We don't like to leave the people, the homies hanging. Especially like somebody's trying to make plans with you and you know you can't attend. And you could have just told them right away you can't attend. And they're just waiting for you to answer because they're trying to make things happen. So yeah, gotta let them know right away. Gotta respect the time. Let's see. Wait, did you say Rocket Lab down? Oh, I guess you're talking about this like overall. I thought you were talking about like on the day when you said that. That's okay. Shopify moving back up. That's another one that what is it? It's another one that doesn't quite it moves how I want it to move or how I want it, but it's like its timing is weird. So like Shopify is like I can buy at the times, but I can't like get in. That's 3DRC top in the morning. Yeah, it's still morning here. I'll lift up a little bit. What makes you still choose a stock to trade? Um, like if it's specifically in the instance that I traded, it's usually the chart. But like when it comes to the stock itself, like how it gets presented to me, I don't know. Stocks get presented to me in a lot of different ways, but there are stocks that are more popular. So if you look at like the Mag 7, which is Microsoft, Meta, Tesla, Amazon, Google. Um, I'm missing some, but if you look at those, oh, Nvidia, is AMD a part of it, or am I? No, I don't think AMD is. But there's one other one. I don't know which one. I forgot to say. But if you look at those, I will typically look at those in the SPY. Oftentimes, there's going to be a trade there, and thing is, it's going to be easier to trade stocks where there is more volume and more history on them. So those are going to be like the higher probability, more reliable trades. And then every now and then there are also like stocks that will get hype behind them. So it's like me essentially I can just look at a chart and decide do I want to trade it. And then it's like the less history a stock has and the less people trading the stock it has, there is typically going to be like my probability of winning is going to drop. Uh, you said, but like Shopify, SoFi, or IWM. So I would throw IWM in the category of the SPY and the Qs. So the SPY and the Qs, they're going to be indexes as well as IWM. Um, SoFi, that's a popular stock. It has good volume. Kind of comes down to the chart. SoFi is one that I do like trade and make money off of. It's like SoFi is not one I can trade every day because some days SoFi moves a lot and then a lot of days it like barely moves. So for me, SoFi is like one I will wait for, but like a lot of it's like based off higher time frames. So it's like you're not gonna catch me day trading something too often. But like right now, it's like I'm not too interested in actually hold up. There is oh no, it looks like it's already reacted here. So yeah, honestly, I'm not like too interested in SoFi until it like gets down to like this about $14 area. And it's like from there, I'd be willing to grab calls. And since this is the time frame I see it on, I would probably get more time on it. And it's like it's nice the closer you get it to the edge, like the closer you get it to where it reverses, the sooner that you're able to take profit if you want to. Like you see profits a lot sooner, so you don't necessarily need to ride it all the way. So yeah, a lot of trades I will see like more recently I've been catching trades on the high time frames like the weekly and the monthly. It's like if you're able to get it at the extreme, it's like wow, it's like oh, I see this on the monthly. This could have like an $80 move. Sometimes it's like there are so many things down here right now that it's like I just have all these alerts set like from me coming to the charts every day. And it's like, oh, this went off. And it's like, oh yeah, let me take that trade. I'll look at it because the alert went off. And that's usually how I take a trade, unless I'm like on the day looking at something like a spy saying, like, oh, what do we think is gonna happen? So looking at the spy right here, actually I would want to be on a higher time frame. I don't like it on the 1 hour. That area I was talking about, this little 687.27. It's like it's a possibility for like a trend continuation. I don't necessarily love it, but I don't hate it. That's like if I wanted to go for it, I could go for that, but I don't really love it. So far it's been sideways for a minute. A move is coming, so I oh wait, hold up. Yeah, so with SoFi, almost we got this bottom over here. I don't know. It's like when I zoom out over a larger term, I can still see us moving down on a lot of stocks, but also feel like we need some. Well, actually, a lot of we did get a lot of relief today for some things. But um, any thoughts on now? I can look at it. Like I'm not going for leaps right now, but uh, yeah, this is kind of a small range. It's like from where it's at, I could see it pulling back up maybe to like 119, 121 or so. But right now it looks like it could it could come back to this $70 area. I really not sure. Let's look at it on a weekly. Like looking at the weekly, we just got the 13 that crossed below the 200. So yeah, if it were to pull back, and like let's say this 13 EMA moves, that could send it back to that area I just said, but I could also see it coming to like up as high as 135 on a pullback. As of right now, oh no, it's below that. I was gonna say as of right now, the 107 area is a strong support, but Yeah, as of right now, I can't really say too much. I don't see any like just ultra strong levels on it where you just really got any nice moves. This when we broke through this 129 kind of area, that was a critical level. The next area I would say is that, I mean, it's not as obvious, but the next area you probably need to look out for is just see what happens at this 91 area. See what the trend looks like. It's not necessarily liquidity, but yeah, this is a key level right here. So see what happens at about 91, and then kind of see where it goes from there. It's like this, like the next level that seems like, yo, this is money right here is 48. I'm gonna say from where it is right now, that seems preposterous, but also stranger things have occurred. So here, let's get a better look at that. Let's check the history. I mean, honestly, it could happen because I see gaps to like 39. I don't know. It's like we'll kind of see because I'm up on a monthly chart. Some of these gaps may not be gaps on lower time frames. So what I like to do is I just come, take the major key levels, and it's like, oh, if we come to this level, I know we will at least get a pullback to this level, and that's kind of how I roll. But yeah, we do have just a lot of deals in the market right now, which is great. Anybody else got anything they're itching to get into? Anything like that? Since you got like any trades that you really want, I know you normally like, oh, I want this. It's like I would like to see it. Actually, you know what? Let me look at the options analytics, or not options analytics. Let me just look at the markets tab on Moomoo. I've been finding that to be pretty helpful recently. IonQ testing the 3460. Hey, when it comes to 36, that's where I like I'll be like, all right, let me get in on that. Let me watch it closely. It's kind of like right now we got Tesla messing around this 415 area. This is a area of resistance. It's like it could break out here or at least break up to, actually, hold on, this is a 15-minute. Yeah, break up to fill this gap to 417. Honestly, I wouldn't play Tesla, but pullback levels for Johnson and Johnson. All right, so I want to add that in this environment, I don't think we're getting a pullback, but uh, so on the shorter term, this 240 or 239.61. Next one that looks, I don't know. I kind of like the 232 as well. Oh, right now, if you kind of look at it going back to, I guess, January 23rd, it's been riding the 13 EMA on the 4 hour. And Now it's either like if you look at kind of how it's behaved, it like would ride it for a little bit, like kind of chill at it, and then you get like a couple days of it going up, or like, and then you get some riding, then you get a couple days going up. Right now it's riding, so you can either get a couple days of it going up again, or maybe the trend is about to change. But going here, let's go to ooh, that dailies, it's kind of strong. Let's go to the weekly. Yeah, so next area that looks like money right now on this is it would need to pull back to like 200 for me. Wait, actually, what was it? Or actually, where the real money is on this? Yeah, like 200. The dollar is on the rise. Oh, dang. Okay. Here, that makes me want to take another look at the spy and see if we're anywhere where we could possibly look for a reversal. Yeah, we got that. Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention to it, but yeah, we got the dollar up right here. It's on the rise. That could be a good little sell off right there. Let's see. I'm gonna get rid of this channel. Uh, oh, hold up. Here, let's get rid of this. Wait, bro, the spy. Like it's a whole lot of chop on the spine. I'm not even sure if we're in a bearish or bullish range. Let's see. Oh wait, hold up. I missed Emerson said driving. Call still Palantir Nvidia. Okay. We can I'll check. But so looking at the spine, what range are we at? We are really just consolidating so hard. So we had a this was a bullish range. This possibly created a bearish range. Honestly, we could be getting ready to come down. Honestly, I would probably line up with that because if we look at things, we got the dollar running up, the VIX is coming down. This looks like an opportunity to grab some shorts. Yeah, so if we look at the PCE, the PCE opened up at 0.57 today. So like we had it up here, we had our move up. It wasn't anything crazy. This looks like our opportunity to like get some downside. And looking at it, if I were like assuming that this was a bearish range here, let me highlight it. Like assuming that this was a bearish range and we're still operating out of this, the point to look for entry was actually about right here. And it's like it's moving a bit slower, but ideally the target would be at least 680 or a new low. I might play around with with like a find a little something to swing, just kind of supporting that thesis. So probably look at like 23rd, go for something cheap. See if I can. Oh no, it's not cheap enough. What's the delta looking like? Oh no, yeah. Not going for that. Yeah, probably just leave it alone. But I do think there is a good, think we can at least get a move down to about 680 over the next, that's an $8 move over the next few days. Like I would think there's a chance to have it by like Tuesday of next week. How do I choose the option contract based off my key levels? So once again, this video here, I'm gonna make it pin comment or pin message. But that video shows pretty much exactly how I do it. It is called how to pick the perfect option contract or pick the hack for final and perfect strike price. And that's how I do it. Like exactly like that is the blueprint for it. I pretty much just take that's how I actually find the contract, and then like the rest comes from what kind of move do I actually think we're getting from the stock. So it's like, where do I think the stock is going? And I usually try to have like a minimal target where I think it's going. It's like, I do have an area where I think it can go further, but usually I use that minimum target. And if I like what it looks like on the minimum target, that's when I go for it. Bro, I kind of want a cookie right now. FOMC at 2 p.m. might sway the market. Yeah, I'm I'm doubtful. Like I know you say the not too likely. That's kind of how I'm feeling. I think it's like you might see a little more volume come in, but I'm not thinking, I'm not expecting anything special. Nvidia stock up 2% after meta deal. Analysts see more upside. All right, let's see where we. Okay, so Nvidia was talking, not Nvidia. Since was talking about Palantir. Honestly, it was looking good the way it was moving earlier. Oh wait, hold up. I just don't like chasing things. All right, so Palantir has come to like a kind of key resistance area. Here, let's see. Like we can draw it right there. You see we got one touch. Another over here, another one. Should it get past this, next area to look out for is going to be about 145, but 145, 146 actually. But Yeah, it's really going to depend on kind of what occurs here. AMD said what Nvidia and AMD said what Nvidia deal did not phase it. I'm a little confused when you said. Yeah, I think we start to see weakness. It's like I want to take a trade, but also I'm gonna be smart and not because in reality I got about an hour that I'm gonna stream, and then I'm probably the rest of the week just not thinking about stocks outside of the Zoom call tonight. Sounds like Nvidia daring me to buy not. I'm assuming not buy contracts. So I'm gonna say Nvidia. I think they have earnings next week. Do they not? So I'm gonna say you know there is going to be a wait. What is it next week? Yeah, it's next week. Yeah, you know there is going to be a premium on those contracts. Punctuation is important. Sorry, AMD said what Nvidia. Oh, what Nvidia deal? It did. Okay, cool, cool. Okay, I got. Okay, I was like, I think Henry said something about AMD doing some deals yesterday, but they were down. Yeah, AMD's gonna they're gonna do their thing. Nvidia's gonna do their thing. AMD's gonna do their thing. They looks like oh more contracts. Oh, you know what? I said I was gonna do something. I did not do it. Let me what is it? Moomoo. I'll say we're starting to see weakness on this here. I'm gonna take the let me see. Like, what are we looking like on the five? Mm. Then we got the two. We're just chilling on. Yeah, I don't think there's anything to be had today. Apple up another $1.25 on the day though. We had today's vote We got 62% green, 15% break even, 22% red. What would it take for us to go red today? Where are we open? We opened we opened at 6. No, that's not where we opened. So we opened at 683.43. I feel like I can see us closing red today. All right. Yeah, I can see us closing red. I'm not willing to put my money where my mouth is because I'm not trying to be stuck in this all day. But yeah, I could see us closing red. We got going tomorrow. We got unemployment claims tomorrow. Elite Fed manufacturing, pending home sales. SPY might retest highs first, but this might be the last time to 695 for a while. Would they really be that generous? Yeah, let's see. I mean, yeah, they could actually. Yeah. Yeah, that is not out of the question. Yeah, that is a part of the range. The spy's just so choppy. Let's see, daily. Oh yeah, we're like going between it so hard, like this 697 to 676. We're really just chopping around there, even on a weekly. How big of a pullback is up? Wait, this was November. How big of a pullback is that to that November low? That's like a 6%. That's 10%. What is this? April? Oh no. Oh well, this already kind of. Let's. What about this right here? It's the area of support. Think we could get to bear market territory? Yeah, if we look at this the monthly where we hit this what is it? The April low? Yeah, it was like really close to the 48. If we were to come back pretty close to that, assuming like the kind of trend or the movement of it, yo, that would be back around like this 555, 560 level, which is kind of a key support on the monthly. Yo, that could be something. Could be something. I say that's a long way down. We got the Dixie moving up higher too. Possible we could certainly see sub 580 sooner than later on the SPY. Hey, it's trying to move up a little bit right now. Hey, 688.58. Let's see what it's trying to give us. Let's see. Can we get a breakout? Can we get a break above the highs of day? Can we get to 689? Give us some action. Also, I'm just curious, how's Google doing? Yeah, still not anywhere. But yeah, it's trying to come test that level again. Is if SPY loses the weekly 20 EMA with some volume, watch out. Watch out. Okay. I said weekly 20. Okay. Wait, hold up. I saw that NVIDIA price. I was thinking it was the SPY because NVIDIA is, I know it's not the same. Like I see the 189. I was thinking it was the 689 on the SPY. I'm like, oh shoot, I just turned my head for half a second. SPY said, come on, but not exactly. Not exactly. Well, it's 11:55. All right, all right. It was 20. As a Fed government bowman remarked, what? A regulation at the You know what? I kind of want to check. I want to see what's up with Google because I know they came out with some stuff today, so I'm gonna check news on them. All right. Trump offered to build White House ballroom. What is that? Google rolls out Lyria 3 music generation model in Gemini app. Let's see. Shoot, I might have to make some music. See what's up with this Lyria 3. Well, can I get that right now? Oh, over here. No, let's see. I'm gonna get Google Gemini. Rackspace Technology shares skyrocket on partnership with Hey, so everybody was hey, we were talking about Palantir, but no one said anything about rack space. RXT, okay. What are they looking like? Oh my goodness. Hold up. Hey, why is nobody talking about this? This is where we really should have been looking. So they went from 44 cents. Bro, they're up 241% on the day. I'm just curious, do they have options? See, RXT. Oh, they definitely have options. They have the quarterly options though. Let's check the history on this. Let's go to monthly. Oh, they've been yo, what's up with Rackspace? I'm curious now. Check them out. Oh, you said you know Lucky J got in on RXT. Yeah, that's why he was late to the stream. Hey, he came in a couple minutes late. He said what RXT? He said what 200% return? RXT never heard of him. Oh, Lucky J. Here, let's see. Let me let me see what's up with RXT. Let me learn about it. Take this opportunity to see. So the company revenue year over year, right? Um, revenue is definitely on the up and up. They definitely beat this. Their liabilities definitely exceed their assets, so that's not the best. It's a bad ratio. It's getting worse. Okay. Yeah, look, hey, Lucky J, we caught you red-handed. IBR. Oh, hey, now you want to share? Yeah, let's see. IBRX. Oh, hold up. Spy is testing high of day. So honestly, this is wait, disregard what I was about to say, but it's testing high of day. I'm gonna go back to a 15 on the spy. Oh yeah, IBRX. Nah, that's not the hey, IBRX ain't that's not RXT right there. I want those RXT returns. But yeah, it's moving. It's moving. Let me check the markets tab real quick. Yeah, but what y'all know about this one here? Let me pull up one for y'all. But oh, SNSC. Y'all see this one? Hey, this one look crazy. Y'all say, hey, it's not quite as it's not quite a wait, hold up. Honestly, it didn't do hasn't done anything since pre-market. Just trapping some people in, but you got some volume there. Let's check the history on it. Oh, hold up. Hold up. Got a little bug on the wall. I'm gonna have to vacuum it up real quick. Honestly, not even sure I got it. I think I did, but I'm not sure. All right. Let's see. All right, so we came up here. The hiking actually they're still green. So I'm gonna watch. I want to see how the hiking actually do. I'm gonna take it back to the five on the spire. See what we decide to do. Oh, hold on. We got some other ones too. We want some momentum. We got this one, cardio diagnostics. As of like, hold up. That's a hold up. See, that one's catching some volume. As of like a few minutes ago, it went from pop from like 156. Yeah, that's a 26% pop right there. Y'all trying to catch some that are popping. See what else we got. Oh, we'll leave it be, leave it be. Don't forget Shaz. Hey, can't forget about Shaz. I typed that right. Roth CH Acquisition Co. Bro, what's even going? What's going on here? Did this like just open or something? I'm confused. I don't even see any. Hold up. No data on the daily. I'm correcting and replacing cardio diagnostic host holdings Inc. to host. Oh, is that what was going on? Was I on to something with that? With that? Hold up. Was I on to something there? Hold up. Let me see. Let me see. Let me check. I was legit just looking at the. Is that something I need to do? Do I need to just look at the 5 minute movers whenever I'm hungry for something? And let's see. Oh yeah, it's trying to move. It's trying to move. Oh wait, hold on. Let's go back to the 5 minute chart. So over here, yeah, the move is extending. That's 28 now. Yeah, I ain't doing anything with it, but this might need to be something I add to my repertoire just to like get familiar with how they move and like what kind of things cause them. And that could be something I throw in the pocket in the future too. I'm not quite there yet, but I could add that to my tool belt. Oh, we got Google trying to move up too a little bit, trying to move to his higher day, trying to play with me. They say, "Oh, hey, this man's out now." Let's see. I'm just curious how it's doing. It's a little higher. Not anywhere crazy. Oh, hold up. Oh, okay, we're good. Oh wait, hold up. Tesla should be free and clear to go to 417 because it is now above that. Well, actually, let's see if it confirms first. Yeah, we got a confirmation candle. So hey, Tesla's free to go to 617. That's the next kind of area. That's not too far from where it is now, but it's free. Can do its thing. So far, look like it's trying to get to 20, trying to make them big moves. All right, so CRDO, a little pullback. Nothing crazy. A little pullback though. All right, I was trying to play with Gemini a little bit. The cube's looking like it wants to crack. Bro, that dollar look like it's trying to fly. All right, so last night I was like cutting my hair, right? Oh, hold on, hold on. Yeah, last night I was like cutting my hair, and then I'm not sure if it was him live because it's like I usually just like let my YouTube kind of play when I'm doing stuff like that. But I was cutting my hair, and the Wall Street Trapper came on, and he was talking about like the dollar, and he was talking about how like the dollar was like coming down and whatnot. And he was talking about kind of the reasoning for it. And I was like, oh shoot. I was like, oh. I was like, yeah. I guess I hadn't thought about it, but I was like, yo, that is I was like, it all makes sense now. I'm like, yo, because you hear about people saying Trump's devaluing the dollar and all this stuff. And that's like, I'm like, yo, why is he doing this? But then when he said the thing about like, us paying off our debt by like printing more and like devaluing the dollar and paying the debts that we're owed. I'm like, okay, makes sense. So I was like, yo, you said you cut your own hair. I've been doing hair 20 years and I wouldn't do that. Oh yeah. It's like, so my brother cut it growing up. My brother is actually like a barber. Or actually not low key, he's not like licensed. But he's a barber. He always cut his friends' hair growing up. So he cut my hair. And like he even like has a few people that they're not in the NFL anymore, but like he used to cut. There are people who like when they were in the NFL, they used to come to him to get their haircuts and whatnot. And yeah, growing up, he cut my hair, and then I don't know. I moved to Colorado during COVID, and it's like, yo, I gotta cut my own hair. So yeah, I cut my hair, and I can't get it to be like just crisp, but it's like I can get it to like I can get it to the point where I'm like confident going outside. Like I know it's not perfect, like my edge up and all that. It's like no, it's not crispy or anything like that, but it's also like yo, it's cool. And then also another thing is if you go outside looking goofy, if you're looking goofy, you have to compensate for it somehow. So by me having the confidence to walk out looking goofy somehow, because sometimes I do like just mess it up. I have to make up for it either through personality or I don't know. So it's like as long as I feel confident going outside, it's like I will make sure there is like I'll make sure I'll always feel confident doing what I do. So it's like even when my hair is not right, I'm still like, oh yeah, there's something that like something that gets me to that point where I'm feeling confident. So it's cool. But I have friends who like yo, they cannot they can't do anything if their hair's not right, bro. I could walk out looking like Eddie Murphy and Norbit with the wild hair and everything. It's like yo, I'm chilling. I'm chilling. It's cool. But yeah, I cut my own hair. You said, well, I will if it's just my perimeter. I'm gonna say the perimeter is like probably the hardest part for me. But I don't do anything too complicated. So M says I'm bald, I still get my face trimmed and I'm pretty clean shaven, but I don't trust my mustache skills. Bro, oh yeah, I've never had any like good work done to my face. Like my brother will like I'll go over and my brother's always like taking care of my dad's. And he's like, you want me to get you? I'm like, nah. I don't want him touching my like my lips and my face and stuff. Like I don't know. You said fair, same here with that part. You said I'm like 4 months into free form right now. You said free form. Okay, you're using terminology that I'm not quite familiar with. But let's see. You said I cut my hair too, all 10. Hey, you got a beard, D skirt. Bro, yo, I'm not even gonna lie that bro, I don't know if you trim it at all, but like cutting the facial hair and stuff, yo, that's some work. I'm like, dang, I kind of feel bad for people who have to do this every day. I got like a little goatee. I try to get like I don't know, bro. And I remember when I first like tried to get under my chin, I had like some razor bumps. I'm like, yo, how do I cut it to where this doesn't happen? I had to get on YouTube. I'm like, man, this is wild. Are we really on the trading stream talking about facial hair right now? I'm sorry. I'm sorry to the ladies on the stream. Or maybe I'm not. Maybe it's a little insight into what your fellas have to go through. Okay. You said that is work on the facial hair, no joke. Nah, yeah, it's like bro, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Like I take pride in myself and my appearance, but also a lot of times, like when it comes to my hair and the pace it grows back, I'm like, yo, I'm like, it's not that serious. I'm married. Like I met my wife. It's like I like to look good, but also like the time that it's taking for this. Okay, let's see. All right, these guys cues at the upper trend line on the 4 hour. Let's see. Uh, let's go to the cues and thank you, Dominique. Thank you. Don't you work at a salon? Oh, like you deal with hair? Shoot, let's see. It's at the 48 EMA, but also here, if I were to draw the fib, I think it's at that fib level too. Yeah, I'm gonna say like this looks like a turnaround area. I see, Dominique. I remember. I remember. You only told me once, but here, let's see. I think you only told me once. Customers on under the dryer right now. Hey, as long as they're not under like some clippers or some kind of scissors or anything, cool. Because if you're like typing to me and you got like some clippers or anything like that to their head, I'm like, oh. All right, so yeah, pulling back on the spy. All right, so that was a good show right there. I didn't take it, but said that's freaking red, Dominique. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we got some people that take care of hair in the mix. Hey, where y'all where Shane, where are you located? Like what major city is the nearest one? Like to know where my people are. It's like I'd like to think one day I'm gonna go somewhere and get my hair cut. But I also take pride in like never having paid for a haircut. Look at CRDO. But I also take pride in stimulating the economy. So it's like The part of me that takes pride in never having paid for a haircut, that part of me needs to move to the past. Boise, Idaho. Okay. Bro, I don't know why. I don't know why. When you say Idaho, I think, oh, I do know why. I was like, you said Boise, Idaho, and the first thing that came to my mind was a potato for some reason. Let me see if there's a hold up. Hold up. That's very weird that will hold up. Idaho. Wait. Okay, yeah, okay. Idaho potatoes are a thing. Okay. All right, because okay, CRDO is moving now. Well, we found it around here. Let's see when we from where we started looking at it. It's up like 13%. Okay, let me look at RXT. Okay, that's still chilling. All right, woke up to what looked like a dust storm in Chicago this morning. Car was super dusty. Seen a few people on my timeline complaining. Then I saw my car and washed my car about 4 times a week. That's wild. But yeah, when I have my own car, I think my wife's gonna be mad at me because it's like I clean the car right now. She always like drives it. Like we have a white Tesla, and it's like, bro, the thing is like always dirty after she drives. I'm like, man, I'm wiping this thing down too much. I'm like, yo, my car would not be dirty this often, but here, let's go. Let's go IBIT. Can you check out and see how? Oh, I don't want to see it go. I would love to see it fly, but I got time on my. Oh, hold on. I'm typing in IBIT wrong. I mean, there are buyers at kind of this 37, 77, like kind of where low of day is today. There are buyers there. It kind of looks like there might be like a little hold up. Might be kind of like a little pennant or something forming. Yo, we're getting our spy little sell off. Yeah, we got like some kind of like pennant on IBIT. Let me check Bitcoin, see what that's looking like. Let's back out on that. Yeah, we kind of got a bigger one on Bitcoin. Well, just because it's more time, but it's gonna be a little different just because of the way. Here, I don't know. It's a little different. I don't know. Different because Bitcoin trades 24 hours. It's not like going to be exactly charted the same way. I can kind of draw it like that, but it's not the same. But yeah, we can see how that does. Hopefully warming up soon. It's already warm. Yeah, so no, yeah, it's warm. It's warm. It's like today it's like 73. Bruh, a UPS dude just stopped out front of mine. My driveway. It's okay. I got a camera there now, but like bro, I'm not even supposed to be getting packages right now. I have no idea what this is. All right, let's see. Oh, I forget. Like I'm public right now. Y'all are hearing like private little thoughts. All right, so dang, so the spy kind of sold off. Already warm for us anyway. I was riding a bike. Yeah, it's like 73 degrees here. All right, it might be going to the neighbor's house. I'm not sure. You said, would I get a spy call right now? No. So my thesis was actually spy was coming down today. I was looking for swings. Like my thesis is spy pulling back to like 280 by Tuesday or so. Like it's possible the spy could come up, but it I would assume that the spy is at least, or I said 280. I would assume the spy has at least hit 680 once by Tuesday the 24th. That's my assumption. But yeah, I was talking about like but I'm not that's like right now with the spy, I wouldn't really have any real certainty with direction. It's like for me to take a spy call, I would need to see it like confirm above this 689 level because that would be a breakout trade. Oh, I might have to sign something. This dude has something kind of small he's walking up with. Looks like it might need to be signed for. Okay. Just broke even on iBit I bought yesterday. Oh, it expires on the 20th? Bro, you might end up wishing you held on to it. I'm not sure, but I can't say. I'm kind of hoping you don't. Just pulled a little 24% on CDO. Hey, that's good stuff. I'm glad you capitalized. Is Nvidia looking good? So Nvidia for me, that's an earnings move. I don't like messing with stuff coming into earnings. There are all kinds of games that could be played with that. Um, it can legit go anyway. And like like Nvidia's earnings is on Wednesday. They can legit do anything they want to it. So I don't know. It's like if Nvidia stays, if the price of the stock stays where it is, that contract going into next week could like hold up or actually increase in volume or value. Hold up, someone's calling me. Probably spam. But yeah, it's like coming to earnings is so unpredictable. Sometimes things sell off coming into earnings, sometimes things buy up and it like makes no sense. So yeah, I have nothing to really say about Nvidia. I'll be right back. I'm gonna bring that thing in because it looked kind of small. I don't want it to blow away. Yeah, we're back. Let's see. You said did I close out on Google? Yeah, I closed out on Google. I lost $4 on it. And oh, this morning I opened it hit like 112% profit, but I had looked back at the trade and I realized that it didn't exactly hit the entry that that it was supposed to. Like I had an alert that went off, but the line was like in the wrong spot. So I closed out. And I'm not sure if you heard me. I see you just put another message. I said yes, I closed out on Google. I closed out at 50 per share. So I took a small loss on it because the trade wasn't what is it? Like I thought it hit my entry, but it didn't hit my entry. So the trade I shouldn't have even taken the trade in the first place yet. So it's like I still have a potential Google trade to take in the future, but as of right now, I shouldn't be in it. So yeah, I took a $4 loss on it, unfortunately. After being up on it so much. And part of it was due to the VIX, just for the record. Otherwise, it wouldn't be down as much as it is right now because it's actually higher. Palantir at VWAP on the 15. I'm gonna say you're asking if you're reaching. I'm gonna say you're reaching because you're asking me about a bounce on the VWAP. Um, and you know I don't do anything with the VWAP. Um, I can like look at Palantir, but yeah, it does sound like you're trying to make something happen. Yeah. So right now there is going to be resistance at this. Nah, I don't. Oh wait, that's the 4. I'll come down to a lower time frame. I mean, next support I see for Palantir is going to be about 137.31. That's on the daily. That's like on a. That's like if you're trying to day trade or anything. That's the next support area. But yeah, VWAP typically means nothing to me unless a stock is like, unless I'm trying to like catch a quick like pullback, like a really really quick pullback. Oh, let's see. Haven't had any luck on any trades yet, so been coming here for advice. Just want to thank you. Hey, you're very welcome. What was I gonna say? So I would say, well, actually, I would say you can can catch luck on trades, but ideally, you're You're stacking the you're trading the you're taking the trades where the probabilities are stacked in your odds. Like for the trades that you've taken, what have you looked for to get in them? Would be my question. Yeah, Palantir's selling off. Let's see. Bro, actually stepped outside, felt a little cool. No, it's not. It's yeah, it's 72 degrees. The high is like 60, 76. Oh, wait, what's the oh, never mind. Here, let's see. You said that's nasty. Zero DTEs. Are you asking if I took any zero DTEs? I'm not taking any today because I'm not trading the rest of the week and I'm getting off this stream in like 19 minutes. So because of that, I'm not going to take any because when I'm done with this stream, I'm like not going to think about trading for the rest of the week outside of the Zoom call that I have tonight. But yeah, outside of the Zoom call, nada, nothing. And if you didn't know what a zero DTE is, not sure. I'm assuming you do, but just in case you don't, it's just a contract that expires the same day that you bought it. There are 0 days to expiration. That is the zero DTE. So yeah, we're selling off some more here. All right, so yeah, we're back at pre-market resistance. Currently, it is currently serving as our level of support. Yeah, we just moving on down. Oh, I want to check something real quick. See if Tesla ever hit. I didn't hit that level. I said they had permission to go to. All right, so SPY just did his like first little test of the 13 not the 13 EMA, the pre-market resistance. Still holding up for now. All right, so as of right now, we're holding up at that pre-market resistance or that support. All right. Yeah, we're also coming up on I guess it would be 1 p.m. We got the what is it? What's it, the FOMC meeting minutes? I'm this the stream's gonna be over, but y'all be on the lookout for that. Could bring a little volume back into the market. I would not really expect much from it, but if there were a time today to check for news to see if there's like anything in 13 minutes when that comes off and when we're getting off this stream, that would be the time to do it. Shalom. 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 Hmm. Bro, this dollar is it's kind of running. But if the dollar respects supply and demand or liquidity or anything, we should have a pullback here pretty soon. Maybe coming in tomorrow. Maybe they come out and we get a pullback on the dollar. I don't know. There's so many possibilities, so many scenarios that can kind of play out. I try not to like waste my brain power thinking about all the possibilities because only one that really matters ultimately is the one that plays out. All right, let's see. Let's see. How do we close that candle out on the 15 on the SPY? Oh yeah, it looks like it's about to come down some more. That's what it looks like. This candle's kind of top heavy. White House still very far apart in Iran nuclear talks, awaiting new positions. KDP pop. Let's see. Wait, did I? Oh, is this what we're talking about? This one that popped and dropped? Oh no. Okay, I was like, yo. Uh, oh, you said that was old. Okay, it did pop, but now it's dropping. All right, so we got the SPY back below the. It's back below this support. All right, so now it is further starting to line out with that trade I was initially talking about. With it looks like it's kind of far out, but with this being the entry for a put, it's like sure you would have had to ride it up here, but now once again the move that we're looking for, minimum move, we're looking for 680 on a swing, but the full range would be 670, 750. Any thoughts on how the FOMC? If I'm being real, I don't really pay attention to the FOMC anymore. The market's not really looking towards them right now too heavily. So I think it could like have like a little small, like maybe 50 cent to $1 move personally. But we see it's moving beforehand. I think it's just, it could probably either continue things or accelerate, like continue or accelerate kind of what's going on. Because, like I was saying earlier, my thesis is like, I think the market will come to 680 by like Tuesday. And that's like usually I give it 10 days, but if I were going to take a trade, let me see. Let me see. What's today? Today is the 18th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I would say it could take as long as like March the 3rd, that Tuesday. So that's the Tuesday after next week. But I would think it happens by this next Tuesday. Could happen today, could be happening, could happen like by this Friday. But if I were gonna take a trade, I would have like kind of got it for Tuesday with the assumption that we would come down to that area by then. TQQ waking his way down. Oh, hold up. We haven't done it yet. I've been giving me 9% so far. That's money right there. Got some data about to come out. Bro, I'm saying the same data. Okay, let me check for one more. Okay, we got a new one. You okay? Oh no, this looks like garbage. Garbage. Yeah, nah, not messing with that. Let's see. We got another one too. Leave that alone too. Don't like that. Yeah, I don't know what that is. But hey, with that being said, family, I'm gonna start wrapping it up. Y'all be aware that yeah, FOMC is about to roll out. Appreciate each and every one of y'all for rolling through. And hey, good job with the likes today, family. And here, let's see. Biggest buy up. I don't like that put. I do not like that put, him says. But yeah, with that being said, family, appreciate each and every one of y'all for stopping through. Zoom call tonight. Um, at, I'm gonna move them an hour earlier. I feel like they're kind of late. But yeah, Matthew Manuel signing off, and I want to change your life. Peace out, family. Peace out, Footy Tom. Peace out, Emson. Peace out, Ola Blanco. Peace out, Charles. Peace out, Lucky J. Peace out, Master DRC. Peace out, D Scourge. Peace out, Shane. Peace out, Dominique. Peace out, Busy D. Peace out, Palm. Yo, yeah, y'all have a blessed day. Peace out, EBF 1522. Peace out, Can't Help. Yeah. Matthew Mayo signing off. I want to change your